Alright guys, so I'm about to meet our videographer and John in the city for our first actual meeting, as we're going to be going over our short film, just kind of like a brief, and trying to just figure out exactly what we're trying to make out of this film. So that's going to be in Midtown. I'm going to catch the train. I'm running late per usual. That's something that I actually want to fix going into the new year. But yeah, so we're in the IKB hoodie in navy. We have on this shirt, which I believe is from Uniqlo, maybe. White Uniqlo shirt underneath, and Aries cargos, and some boots, which I believe are from Madden, Steve Madden, I believe. I think so, could be wrong. And glasses, of course, and New York cap. So yeah, we're gonna head out, catch the train, and yeah, we're gonna.
Is it in our best interest to keep it uniform versus having some of these contrasting colors between being inside and being outside?
I think the contrast is good. Maybe not too much.
Yeah,
Because I think this is a little bit contrasty, right? For something like this, it will make sense because you essentially yourself. Same thing as this, like you have a darker background, then the clothing is a little brighter. All these, like both of these images are amazing. I do like this sort of grading, where you could bring up, like you can bring up the.
I hope this mic sounds decent, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna pray that it sounds good. I think it does. I don't know. It's been a few days since we met with our videographer. That was our first meeting in person, where John and we've both done phone calls with Snoop, that's his name, who is gonna be the lead producer behind the film. So just to give a little brief without going too much in depth, because you guys know I love to talk, we're shooting a short film for what is gonna be delivery 1 of our short film called Solace. So pretty much with that meeting, we were just going over details of the film, going over lighting and specific details when it comes to scene. I've been personally writing a script that's gonna be a little bit more developed the more we kind of get into it. But this meeting was, again, just establishing the basics, pretty much what we want our goal to be, what we want to get out of the film, what we want to present, and just show you guys, this is our first drop in a really long time, definitely over a year. For 2025, I've literally just been trying to focus on understanding my design perspective a lot more and trying to understand my point of view when it comes to what I want Kaden Leroy to be as a brand, and then bringing John on board to help out with operations and kind of just being able to curate this vision that I have. It's been definitely taking a step back in terms of putting things out, but we've been working extremely hard, damn near every day, with how we want 2026 to unfold. So we felt it was important to shoot a short film for this drop, because the reason behind the short film is just to introduce a world that we want our potential customer to exist in within Kaden Leroy. I tried to think, okay, if we're introducing the brand as I've grown as a person, as a creator, what is the perspective that I want to share with my target audience, or the people who are going to be buying into the brand. I tried to scale it literally down to the bone as to, if Kaden Leroy was an individual, man or woman, what would their lifestyle consist of? What would their hobbies be? What would their personal interests? What would their apartment be? What kind of job would they have? Like, literally just trying to get as descriptive so I can be extremely intentional with what we are putting out as an art piece. With this film, I want it to be something that translates to emotional connection between our viewer, the garment, and the brand all together. And essentially, we're trying to curate a lifestyle of who this individual is, to give a point of view of what this individual days, weeks, months consist of. What are they doing after work? What are they doing before work? What does their time off look like? What does a weekend look like spent with this person? The reason it's called Solace, because on a personal tip, I feel like I kind of just went through a lot emotionally and mentally in 2025. I found a lot of answers just in my purpose, and that is just what I want to share with the world. I believe clothing is just more than just clothing to me. I believe it acts as a vessel that allows me to share my gift with other people. You know, the clothes are just the thing, but really, I want this brand to be a family. I want this brand to be, you know, just even the word community is just community now, but truly, I want Kayden Leroy to feel like a family and allow, you know, the perspective I can share through my art form to really resonate with people and make a difference in their day-to-day life. So yeah, and also the reason I am wearing this coat and hoodie is because I just came from work, and I kind of like the fit, so I figured I might as well just keep it on camera, I guess.
Don't mind my crazy looking thumb right now. It's story for another vlog. But I picked up these buttons, which are going to be sent to our seamstress along with the fabric for the shirting that we're working on. But yeah, I'll kind of explain the shirting when I get home. I've been previewing it a little bit in a few of the early vlogs, or I think there's some clips in this one. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna go into Mood, which I am currently right here, and get some fabric swatches just for some more shirting that I'm working on, which is either gonna be, I don't know, maybe in winter or early spring. It kind of just depends on how like sampling and all that stuff kind of goes. So yeah, I'm gonna get in here. This is just like a quick stop into the city, and then just go back home. It's the day after Thanksgiving right now, a little after 1 p.m. Actually, it's not even 1 p.m. What am I saying? It's like 12 p.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.
Wool has a pretty nice hand right here. You know, it's not too light or airy and not too heavy either. It's that perfect transition, I think, for late winter, early spring. It's a really nice shade too, like a brown olive somewhere. So I kind of like this area in terms of weight. As you can see, there's so much wool to choose from. Kind of don't know where to start. Make my rounds, I guess. All right, so the idea we have involves using a cafe that's going to be aesthetically pleasing and pretty much just matches best for like the clothes kind of
and pretty much aligns to what the clothes are and what we'll be presenting. Just asking the managers of these cafes, is it cool if we can just shoot in here, and you know, just instead of just showing up randomly with a camera, and just feel like that probably wouldn't be the most respectful way of doing it. So that's pretty much the goal here, and then again scout a few other areas for potential photo shoot locations. So that's pretty much that. Just also realized I need to invest in some gloves. So we chose the Upper East Side is we really feel like this neighborhood, this area kind of just really aligns with our brand. Aside from the filming purposes, it kind of has this very subtle elegance and almost like this quiet luxury feeling about it. Just from in terms of what people are wearing here and just like the architecture and the layout in general. So that's why we want to film over here. We had a few other places in mind, but we feel like right now this kind of best matches with what we want to do and what we want to capture. I'm currently freezing. I realized I need to invest in some gloves. But yeah, we're going to go from there. Again, I'll keep showing more places as I continue to walk. And yeah, we'll go and then we'll take it from there. So aside from the places that I've seen already, I actually really like this area in terms of photo shoot wise. This has like black and silver accents, but I really like the tiling here on the outside, especially right here. This is actually really cool. I feel like this will work really well. Just this building in general. Here. This is it going up. Honestly, I feel like this is like it's probably the best location that I've seen, but again, I'm gonna keep walking and see what I can, go from there.